basically soft block it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you the way...
Out of the way.
I bet you it's the fucking clock puzzle.
Oh, that makes sense.
Alright.
So...
You need to find the figures corresponding to those on the clock according to the same logic. So 10 is 4, and 7 is 2, and 9 is 3.
And 3 is 2.
Okay. So maybe it skips, so...
In order to wind this unique watch, you need to find the figures corresponding to those of the clock. According to the same logic, 2 digits are already marked to help you find what method to use. Good luck.
So let's see. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3.
Oh, I see what happened. So these marks indicate that whoever got this began solving it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what they entered in. Okay, I didn't understand that.
Yeah.
So it started out with 3 meaning 2 and 9 meaning 3, and from there they figured out that 7 was 2 and 10 was 4.
Yeah.
So how would they have figured that out? So if 2 or 3 is 2, and then 9 is 3. Let's see. So this is a math puzzle.
It's not divided by 2 minus 1.
So what turns the 3 into the 2 and what turns the 9 into the 3 follow the same logic.
Yeah. It's not square roots. It's a clock, so maybe it has to do with the number opposite to it.
Maybe.
Or the number adjacent to it.
So 9 minus 6 is 3. 3... No, that wouldn't make sense.
And it doesn't seem to be a case of directly across the way, because while 10 is directly across the way of 4, and 9 directly across the way, it's 3.
So
It's
whatever
time
causes
either.
3 to be 2 also causes 7 to be 2. Maybe we should think of it like that.
Yeah.
So 3 somehow becomes 2, 7 somehow becomes 2.
If we're going by military time, then, let's see, 1900... No, that doesn't make any sense.
No, I was also thinking of it in terms of minutes. So this would be 5, 10, 15. That doesn't really make sense.
14, 12, 9...
So what I'm seeing are like 5 and 7. Sorry, 5 and 6. Because 9 minus 3 is 6. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 plus 2 is 5. And 7 minus 2 is 5.
Yeah.
So maybe that's something.
Maybe it's alternating. 6, 5, 6, 5... No, because both of those are 6.
So let me take a look at this. Maybe this will help. So it's 3 sets of 4?
Yeah, 12, which makes sense because there's 12 numbers in the clock.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Okay, so this goes 1 through 9, obviously.
Okay, so...
So these numbers presumably would go 1 through 9 as well.
Yeah.
And then we would go in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But these numbers can also repeat. So, given that, we're looking at each one is a number 1 through 9, and they may be the same.
Maybe the numbers across always have to equal 5.
The numbers across always have to equal 5?
Yep. So 3 plus 2 is 5.
4 plus...
1.
Oh. Maybe.
Give it a shot. Do I need to get some paper?
So that equals 5. But why would it be that specific number? Because then what would these two be? this would be 3 and 2. Because then, if that were the case, then it would be the person would have marked it 4 and then across from it 1, and not 4 and 2.
You could have come about it by a different logic, but it could still be the same answer.
That's true, but it doesn't help us solve any of these other ones.
You're right. Yeah, this is stumping me.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm too dumb for Sherlock Holmes. But...
Let's see, 3. Oh, my brain.
Yeah, the only thing that I can think of is both 9 and 10. When you subtract their corresponding numbers, are 6, and both 7 and 3. When you either add or subtract their corresponding numbers equal 5.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying, maybe it's 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5.
Maybe it's prime numbers that are supposed to get to 5, while non-prime numbers get to 6.
Maybe.
Because 5 is also a prime number.
Yeah. I say try the pattern first.
Okay,
and then
okay.
see if that works.
So,
6, 6, 5, 5. So 8 would be 3.
Okay.
Here,
Here.
I'll write it down. All right. So what's
All right, 4. Oh, wait, let me make sure.
Or start at noon.
No, I'm going to start at 1 because then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So, so if this is 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 6, 6. So the first one is 5.
Okay.
Then 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then 2. Then 1. Then 1. Then 0. Then 2. Then 3. Then 3. Then 4. Then, so that was 6, 6 is 5, 5, so that'd be 6. And that'd be 7.
Okay. Now try it with the prime number thing. I say let's just do 2 solutions while we can. And...
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we'll do prime number. So prime number, we're going towards 5, and then non-prime number, we're going to go towards 6.
Okay.
So that's going to be 4, then 3, then 2, then 2, then 0, then 0, then 2, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 11 is going to go to 5, so 6, and 6.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You want to try yours first?
Sure.
4, 3, 2, 2, 0, 0, 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6.
This isn't right. Perhaps if I begin again.
Okay. What was your one?
Maybe try it starting with the 6 in case maybe it started at noon.
But wouldn't it be 1 through 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12?
I mean, technically the day starts at midnight.
Okay. So 6.
Yep, 6.
Okay.
4. 3. 2.
Okay.
2. 0. 0. 2. 2. 3. 4, 6.
Oh.
This isn't right.
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps if I begin again.
All right then.
All right, you want to try yours?
Yeah. 5.
Let me see if I can exit out and then go back in.
Very interesting.
5.
4, 2, 1, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6, 7.
This isn't right.
No.
Perhaps if I begin again.
Okay, and then try it starting at noon.
Okay. So
Start with 7,
7.
5, 4, 2, 1, 1, 0, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6.
This isn't right.
Ah.
Perhaps if I...
All right, let's take a look at it again. All right. So maybe is this some kind of like? Is there some kind of like cipher? Maybe. So 3 is 2. 3 is 2. 9 is 3.
3 is the square root of 9.
2 and
What do 3 and 7 have to do with each other?
that's what I was wondering.
They're both prime numbers.
They're both prime numbers. To wind the watch.
I don't think that has to do anything.
I know. I'm thinking about it. To wind the watch.
This is gonna sound stupid.
Sure.
How many ways can you multiply to get to 3?
You can multiply
3 by 1.
3 by 1 and 1 by 3. So maybe
So it's 2 ways.
that's sort of. It's basically the same thing. It's
How-
basically one way, but you can switch the numbers around.
Yeah, how many ways can you multiply to get 9? 3 by 3.
3 by 3.
9 by 1.
9 by 1.
1 by 9.
Okay.
How many ways can you multiply to get 10?
5 and 2. 2 and 5.
10 by 1 and 1 by 10.
Okay, maybe.
It's worth a shot.
All right. So
It's really stupid.
all right. Well, we'll give it a try.
So any prime numbers would be 2.
Yeah. So anything that's the thing by itself would be 1.
With the exception of 1, because it would be 1.
That's
One by
what
one.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
1 by 1, it's the same number. So here.
Let's start at noon.
Okay.
Or no, let's start at 1.
Yeah. Let's start at 1.
Okay, so let's see.
So 1,
One.
there's only one way to do it.
Yep, 2. There's 2
There's
ways
2
to
and
do it.
1 and 1 and 2. So that's
Yep.
2.
2.
3 is 3 and 1, 1 and 3.
4 is 3, because it's 2 by 2, 4 by 1, and 1 by 4.
Yes. So that's 3.
5 is 2.
Yep, 1 and 5, 5 and 1.
6 would be 4.
Yep, 6 is 3 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 6, 6 and 1.
7 is 2. 8 is 4, would be 3, because 4 by 4.
Yep. No, not 4 by 4, 4 by 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. 4 by 2, 2 by 4.
So it would be 4.
Yeah. 1 and 8, 8 and 1.
3.
3, 4.
4.
11 is 2.
Yep, and then 12 is... Oh, 12's a doozy.
Yeah, 12.
2 by 6, 6 by 2.
2 by 6, 6 by 2, 3 by 4, 4 by 3. 12 by 1, 1 by
by
12. So 6 ways.
Okay, let's try.
All right.
Okay, so
Very interesting.
1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 6.
Oh!
All right then.
Wow, you got it.
Nothing can stop an inventive and logical mind.
Okay, well,
That solution was
That-
really obtuse.
that-
Ooh, and
It's
gun.
only an air pistol.
Aw.
I would be hard pressed to shoot a nestling from a branch with this weapon. Besides, it's not even loaded.
I take it anyway.
Aw.
Come on!
I guess he isn't inclined to take things that. I mean, imagine if you were not in a point and click game and you were in a room full of stuff. Like, do you think you'd stuff everything into your pockets? I
It's
bet
only
you
an
that
air
key opens up the locked door.
Oh, maybe.
No, the one in this room.
Oh, well, it's not in this room.
Oh yeah, the one on the balcony. Yeah, that one.
Ah! Oh.